a scene that you feel that really captured the essence or the soul of your character?
God, I mean, I hope they all do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I truly, not to, I hope every time we see Joan in the film, it's an appropriate representation of all of who she was. She's a very nuanced person, so I think in each moment, there was a there was different intention with each moment. I think in the beginning with House of the Rising Sun, we have to we show that certain elements of her voice, and it has to be sort of a recognizable version of Joan. And even just before that, we get a sense for this woman who's come off the street and is negotiating with a manager, and you see sort of a bit of her business side. And then by the end, when she's performing with Bob with It Ain't Me, Babe, and Mama, You've Been on My Mind, we see a little bit more of her spirited performing side. And I think for everyone, the wish in every scene is to capture the soul of the person,
Yeah. I'm sorry, it was a tough one.
No, well, no, I mean, I guess I not to cop out, but I guess I would like throw it back to the observer. I don't know. I mean, I think people who are fans of her have sort of come and told me very different scenes that they felt were the most sort of Joan-like. For some people, it's when she throws Bob out of the room. And so, yeah, I don't know if I can determine that.
I love the answer because you give me all of these kind of different parts of her that we get to see evolving through the movie. So it was a really good answer. You had to train yourself into singing because you all sing live and also play the guitar. So how do you think learning those skills help you in your acting for this movie?
Yeah, well, I didn't play guitar or sing at all before this, and so it was kind of an overhaul of all my time in my life just to like learn those skills. And in some ways early on, it almost felt separate to the acting work. But once I started to understand both instruments, it really became cohesive with the research that I was doing about Joan, and learning the songs and learning the ways that she sang those songs, really made it, it kind of like melded all of the components of the character development. And I think it like playing guitar was very much a part of developing the character for me, because I think, she's a person who played guitar, and it's almost an extension of her limbs, and her voice was an extension of her speaking voice in a way. And so once those are sort of absorbed in your own body, and you're able to do those things, the character just becomes that much closer in a way.
I want to know, you as an actress, what do you look for characters in general when you're searching for new projects, and what made this Joan Baez someone that fit your parameters?
I love to pivot. I mean, I think sort of similar to James Mangold. James does all kinds of different genres, and he can't really be pinned down as a director for doing, staying on brand or doing one specific thing. And that's my goal within my career. I find acting to be really exciting and interesting because of all the different lives you can live. And so this was a wonderful thing to get to dive into the music world, and her sort of mentality, and sort of she has a very peace-driven mindset. And I've played things prior that don't have that. And I try to change it up kind of as drastically as I'll be allowed in the industry. And sometimes the industry tries to sort of like keep you in one lane or keep you in one box. And I do what I can to try to break out of that as much as possible.
Okay, thank you very much, and have a nice rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you.